Hey gang, Kevin Harmon here, Mountain Music Exchange, and it is Wednesday. Pretty good snow last night, but the roads are clear, so come on down and hang out. It's going to be a fun day. We're already kicking it off with a bang. We've been so into Christmas and all that brings. We've been talking about new Martins and new Gibson guitars and new Fender Telecasters and Strats that have been in, and all the things that we talk about. And we kind of forget our used trade-ins that have been in the last little bit. So I just want to show you a few quirky, weird little trade-ins to get us back in that groove and just show you what's been coming in. Some crazy deals because it's not the season for used gear. Everybody's buying new gear for their gifts and what have you. So, but tons of used stuff is still coming in. You're just not seeing it on these videos as much. So I'm going to show you a few little things today, quirky stuff that I thought was cool. First, this Jackson. And if you know anything about Jackson, Fender is a part of that company, owns that company or whatever. So you see a lot of the same things. Like this cutaway is kind of what they do on the Ultras. It's just shaped a little different, but it looks kind of like that. But look at that blue Jackson. And what's crazy about this, shark fin inlays, that hockey stick headstock. I mean, that's as 80s as you can get. And this guitar is going to ring in at $250. So that's crazy. That's a super cool guitar. And this is a Jackson without a Floyd Rose. So if you're not used to that, you don't have to worry about tightening all those things. And some people love Floyd Rose. That could be the question for the day. Do you like Floyd Rose or do you hate Floyd Rose? For me, I'm not such a fan. Actually, it just seems like such a mess to me. Why would they do that to a guitar? But some of you love that, and I understand the purpose. It's just not for me, maybe. And this guitar is crazy cool. It's an old, from the 50s or 60s, Silvertone. It's a little short scale. Originally, this guitar came inside the case with the amplifier built into the case, which is crazy cool. This is the beginner guitar. This was probably a Christmas present in the 60s. Somebody opened the case and had the little amp built in and had this guitar. And it's got some play. So somebody learned to play guitar on this. That is just crazy. It's got one single lipstick pickup. I love this guitar so much. I took it home and I played it for a couple nights, and through like a Princeton reverb or a deluxe with some tremolo on it, it just is magic. It's not your all, this couldn't be your only guitar. I guess Beck made it his only guitar, but this is it's a certain sound. And a lot of people use these for slide, but I didn't really go for that. I just love the finger picking sound. When you hit it hard, it almost compresses a little. That pickup makes this weird top end. The top end squashes down, so it's super cool. It's this cool sound. Now the trouble with these old guitars, they're hard to keep in tune, man. I could not keep this thing in tune, but I finally got it. Jordan fixed the strings the right way, and it's hanging a little better. It makes it where you can actually really get in there and play. Actually, it's doing a lot better. It's great. So that is a cool ride. This was probably somebody's Christmas present from the 60s, and now it could be yours. So that is cool, and it's not too expensive, $3.99. I mean, that is awesome. And this is a cool ride. One of the Mustangs that Fender come out with. This is the big headstock Mustang with two pickups in black. And what's crazy about this, it plays great, it stays in tune great, it sounds fabulous, it's a little shorter scale, and used, this is $3.99. So that is a quirky, crazy guitar for a super deal. So a lot of you guys love to trade and you love used guitars and you love to see them come in and go out. And so I wanted to just remind you that we're still doing all the trading. We're all the time bringing crazy stuff in, but it's Christmas and people are buying new stuff. So we are showing more of that right now, but of course that'll change as the new year goes in. But you can still get 24 months, no interest, even on used gear. 24 months, no interest. We got digital pianos, drum sets, beginner guitars, beginner amps. Those Black Star amps are awesome. So many things. Christmas is in full swing. Put something weird and quirky under your tree this year. Be the odd man out. That would be awesome. How cool would that be? But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. It's a rock and roll Wednesday, snow on the ground. It feels like Christmas. You guys have a great one. Thanks so much.